it on your tongue. I'm just bold and daring that way.
I wonder if I could put this on my back.
Sure, why not? Any essential oils on any kind of muscle
Maybe
should
I will
work.
you know what? That reminds me. I did go to the doctor. About those of you who have been following, I have been dealing with the back issue. I did actually tell my work today, which didn't go as well as planned. But when I had my MRI done, I had 2 bulging discs, I guess L5, L6, whatever you want to call it. Well, I was having pain. I mean, it would shoot like lightning bolts, drop me, and then I wouldn't have pain. And it hurts a whole lot more to sit than it does to stand. But anyways, so I finally went to the back doctor, and they said they think I have something called sacroiliac or sucaliac.
No, it's sacroiliac, I think. Sacroiliac. Sacroiliac.
Don't swear.
Sacroiliac.
Anyways, what kind of happens is your hips are kind of like this, you know, and then you have your, hold on.
It's on the top of the hip.
Up. So kind of right here in your hip, you have cartilage and stuff right there, and tissue or something like that, and from a strain or something, it can become inflamed. Well, and then it can become more inflamed.
Ow, ow, ow! Speaking of inflamed, what the heck? I could have grabbed it by
This
the
was
stomach.
my turn to talk about my
I'm so
back.
sorry, I got like this.
She is not sorry.
I'm trying to steal the spotlight.
That's what she gets.
Oh, I just got this cramp in my stomach. Holy cow.
So anyways, it gets more inflamed.
You're contagious.
They just gave me some steroids. I did take my dose today, and hopefully I should feel some relief. Yeah.
In the next 48 hours, right?
Yeah, pretty much the next 48 hours. If I do feel some relief, what will happen is, what it's doing is it's taking down the inflammation. When it's really inflamed, it's hitting on the nerves inside there. So what they want to do is, if this works, if the steroids are working, even though I can't work out at the time, I'm taking the roids, but they will have an x-ray machine up here, put me under, take this needle, go directly into the spot that is inflamed, and inject it with a steroid or cortisone or something, take all this inflammation and the swelling down, give my body a chance to heal, because naturally your body wants to heal, but it cannot heal when it's inflamed. So maybe I never get this pain again.
I hope that this really works for you, because it's really debilitating.
Oh, it's paralyzing.
Yeah, and there's times where I have to help him get up from the sitting position, and if he doesn't get this fixed, we don't want him end up in a wheelchair. And you know what? I'm gonna say that we're gonna be positive, Ronnie, and we're gonna say that this is gonna work, and this is the answer for you. Just how we're positive with Elijah.
What had happened, when Elijah was getting some treatment, a very stressful time in our life, I was doing something at work, something kind of slipped a little bit, and I kind of grabbed it with my right hand. Well, I was like, ow, winced a little bit. And well, that was the first time I've ever had low back pain in my life. It wasn't really super bad. The following week, I'd ended up doing something, setting something on the ground that was heavy with a couple other employees, and man, did it again. Well, traveling down 3.5 hours in the car, all the time didn't help either, probably, and it just never went away. Well, then it was getting worse and worse, and I didn't have a doctor. I never knew, with having great private insurance, how hard it would be to find a doctor.
Oh gosh, me too.
When Obamacare
well, at
really,
least a caring doctor to add that too.
No,
somebody that actually cares.
I couldn't find a doctor. When Obamacare was implemented, my doctor that I had, a great doctor,
he retired.
He retired, and I have a letter in the mail stating that due to the recent healthcare changes, he was retiring, and many other doctors did. And I could not believe how many people wouldn't take my great private insurance.
Yeah.
So anyways, I kept dealing with the pain. I finally found a doctor in July, went to him about my back pain. It took me about 3 weeks to a month to get x-rays. Well, the x-rays were inconclusive, didn't show much. He says, now I want you to get an MRI. So then I went, and it took me like OMG. Like a month and a half to get the MRI. So then I got the MRI, and then I had to make another appointment for the doctor, and then he wasn't really sure, so he sent me to a back doctor, which took me another month to do, which I did
Long
Monday.
story short.
You be quiet. Nobody's talking to you. It's me talking to them.
I know.
Okay. And then they think, I asked him what he thought, and he thought, yeah, you had to done something to strain it, and that was the first time I'd ever done anything to my back. Well, they didn't like that because it happened so long ago. I didn't report it. Well, it wasn't that bad. And then it got bad, and then it got bad, and oh boy.
Yeah.
So, I think she's going to rub some of that on and see what happens.
I'm going to rub it on.
If I hulk up in the next couple days, though, it's because of the roids.
Yep. As long as you don't turn green.
I might turn orange. The thing.
Oh, goodness. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching today's video. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, please press that little red subscribe button down below. We'd love for you guys to follow our journey and watch our videos. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.